Hi everybody, this is Borna Kazerani. I hope you're doing fine. I'm talking to you from Melbourne, Australia. Today I want to talk to extremely creative artists who I love their artistic works and animations. Juan was born in Canada in 1965. He grew up in Spain, and Valentina was born in Venezuela in 1971. They've been working together over the past 10 years as a team. They both are visual artists and animators. And Juan is the one who does the CG and 3D animation. They bring together the European figurative, expressionism that influence Juan's art with abstract geometry of Latin American kinetic art that manifests through the Caracas upbringing of Valentina. Valentina and Juan universe houses impossible characters that symbolize the encounter between the two cultures. Video art and animations are the fundamental part of the work of Valentina and Juan. As the paintings become alive and become animation films broadcast different from the expression. They live and work between Los Angeles and New York. And now I want to ask them to join me for a conversation.
Hi there.
Hello!
Hi. How are
Hi.
you?
Ah, is that Juan?
I'm Valentina, and this is well. I mean, it's one
Lovely. Hi, Juan.
with me. You know, he's animated and excited to be here. Look at that. So
That's very lovely.
question.
How you doing?
We're fine. We're great. Are you gonna say something? Would you stop there?
Where are you, Juan?
Right. I think. Okay, it's leaning on me now. I mean,
with your child, with your baby.
it's harassing me. It's like,
All right.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay, Juan, have a seat. First of all, thank you so very. Hello. How you doing? Let me put the volume a little bit up. So thank you very much for being here. I'm very excited. I'm gonna have a conversation with both of you, and there are lots of people actually are watching us. So would you like to say hi to our watching us here on Instagram?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello from Los Angeles, California.
Bonjour.
Okay, very welcome.
Buenos días, buenas noches.
Okay. Your internet is a little bit dropping. Are you connected to Wi-Fi or to your phone?
I think both.
Connected to Wi-Fi, should be.
It should be Wi-Fi.
Can you hear us?
Okay. All right, it might get better. It might get better. So tell me, how are you doing in crazy situation regarding of regarding of coronavirus? How are you doing? How are you managing?
We've been home since March 13, and well, it's been good, you know, because we kind of like we were practicing social distancing for years. I mean, we work from home, you know, we like each other, which is a good thing. So no, it's been, you know, it's been okay, but you know, but people are getting crazy out there, and but it's been good. I mean, for us, we've been trying to be really positive and, you know, keep doing the thing, and it's been amazing, really, because we've been really busy.
Yeah, it really no matter if you are very sorry, Juan.
A lot of people are having a rough time, and a lot of people are close to us because we come from Spain, Madrid, and
Right.
it's been hit really bad, that part of the world. And so yeah, we get up often with bad news coming from there, which is
but we've been good here, you know. We're very lucky, we're very blessed to have a house with a backyard, and you know, we're not on top of each other in a tiny apartment. So we've been really, really blessed.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So, my very first question from you is, what is your, each one of you gonna answer me individually. All right. What is your obsession with matches and matches boxes? Who's gonna answer first?
I'll go first. Well, the obsession is because to me, matches, they have no gender, they have no race, they have no age, they have, you know, it's a fabulous character to work with, because you know, just the one match could be in, and that is, you know, endless possibilities. So that's my obsession, which I think is a shared obsession.
Well, they have one thing that we like a lot is the fact that, like humans, they can do a lot of good and they can do a lot of harm as well. So there's a good representation. And also when you lead a match, it could represent so many different things. It could represent passion, it could represent anger, it could represent more. In this case, the little piece that went viral, it represents like getting contagious with a virus. The possibilities are pretty big, pretty wide. So we just keep finding new ways of exploding that whole idea. And it's a lot of fun.
Fantastic. Well, I have lots of fun watching your works, actually. It's amazing. And where and how did the original idea of making the animated series with matches and matches boxes cross your mind? When was it, and how did it happen?
That was almost 2 years ago. And we didn't mean for it to be a series of animation. We just did one. And we thought that that was going to be it. And it wasn't that popular. We just did it just for the fun of it. And I quite enjoyed working with, because it's like a stick figure. It's like those little drawings that you do when you're a little kid that you just don't know how to do any better. And you do a little circle for the head and the lines for. So immediately it had like a familiarity and something that everybody could somehow
Relate.
and get close to. So after doing that one, we did another one, and that went viral. Not quite as viral as the one recently, but it was a little match playing golf, like they do in the, in the kitchen. And he was playing golf with another match, and it lit
the flame in the kitchen.
The flame
like
in the
stove.
Kitchen. So that went viral. It got caught by a few pretty big Instagram people in the world of golf, which is very popular. And that went sort of viral. We thought that it was going to be as big as well. And, right. And like a year and a half later.
We understood what viral.
I love the way that you're managing conversation. I love that. Keep doing it. You're doing perfect. So, please keep doing it. It's amazing. And unfortunately, I didn't know about you before, but I was looking for creative artists. And when I come across your profile, I was like, it blew my mind away. I said, oh my God, who are these people? I love to have a conversation with them. And I'm so glad actually we are having it. It's amazing. And now I want to, all right, ask you another question, because as soon as I mentioned that, like, I'm going to have a conversation with you, I've gotten so many questions, and the questions are just keep coming right now, a lot, and I'll go straight if we get time. So tell me, what does a visual art definition to any one of you? Who's going to answer first?
You.
I get that. What is that, Borna? Say that again. What is the question? What is the destination?
What is your definition? What's the meaning of being in visual art or visual art? Well,
to me, if and this is something personal. I have no judgment of great artists that are out there, but if I have to think too hard, I personally disconnect. So that is something that is the way I react to conceptual art that is overly conceptual and highbrow. and that is, and if you don't get it, you must be an idiot. That then I feel like an idiot, and I don't feel uncomfortable around that kind of art. So I need to have, I wouldn't say immediate, but I need to have a connection, like when you fall in love. There has to be something that speaks to me. You don't know why, and then you take the time to get to know that piece and get close. But if I immediately have a reaction because I don't get it, to me, art, and a lot of the artists that are more driven towards are artists that respond to that they are not overtly, you don't need to dig in and read a lot and be very brainy to get the beauty of what they do. Not that there is anything wrong with that.
No.
I just don't react well to it, but I respect it. But it's not my thing.
I mean, I agree with that. Like, I don't like, I like to relate to pieces when I look at them, but I do see the beauty of some pieces of I think too. Like, I do see the beauty of something that makes me like, that. Like, can you explain that to me a little bit? Like, but yeah, but to me, it needs to be relatable because I like to relate to it. I like to have. I like to have a relationship with it.
And on top of that, it has humor. Then
it's like that's it.
That is something
we don't know that.
from I mean, in the world of art, the artists that have a little bit of humor on it. No, I'm not saying that they don't take themselves too serious, but there is a little bit of a smile in what they do. I react very well to that. That's something that is important to me. I think. Even though I'm a big passionate of Goya,
who is not?
But I think there is a lot of smiles in Goya.
Also.
In his side.
Yeah. So tell me, why are you traveling between New York and LA? Because you are living in two cities where the competition is extremely high, and you have to work hard to show your talents and skills, no matter how excellent you are. But you still need to work really hard. I'm just interested to know if you were living and working somewhere else, like Canada or let's say Venezuela, wouldn't become even more successful because the competition is not as high as in New York City and Los Angeles.
Right, but the beauty of all this is that for years we've done paintings of sculptures and different media. And then we were home, stuck at home, couldn't leave the house, and then we got this big success. So it's that's the beauty of it, that nowadays I don't think you need in nowhere specific. You can just you do your thing and you put it out there. Somebody notice, and that's really powerful.
Well, I mean, regarding those two cities, they're cities with extremely competitive. Los Angeles, New York, you're competitive. Everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, they do know you, even though you may be nobody, but they know you. Where in Los Angeles, because of distance, if you don't really make it, nobody really knows who you are. You're like nothing. So it is. So that after, I mean, I've been in between Los Angeles and New York. I've been here for 25 years, and you become a hustler. I mean, we are all sales people in here. I mean, from the last actor to the AD director, we learn how to sell, and we don't feel that there is a negative in that word, as it is in Europe, where I come from. When you say that you're selling yourself, that's the worst thing that you can define. As an artist, here to sell yourself, of course. You don't sell yourself, you're not going to go anywhere. And I think I learned to sell myself, but that doesn't mean to sell out. It's just to sell, to be able to promote, to don't be shy about just shouting out the window.
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. And well, and plus, I believe the social platforms such Instagram actually helps or has been helping lots of artists to like present what they're been doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing. That's look at where we are now.
Yeah,
Sure.
no, yeah, that changed everything. It changed everything because now, like, it's just a one click away, you could be for a while. So it changed everything.
Well, it
Exactly.
took the middle. It
Yeah,
took out the middleman.
it took basically, yeah, like the gap and like the
Because I
creator.
mean, we've been in the matches for 2 years, and even though we had like that piece that it went sort of viral. I mean, it was like a million people that saw it,
Yeah, something like
which
that.
is good.
Yeah.
But it's just the idea. There was nothing of us having any contact in particular, so it's just very pure. I mean, at least the way we did it, it was just if the idea sticks, that's going to be it, but not necessarily because we have anybody that is going to be promoting or catapulting us to
No,
have.
it's like, but it's really powerful. It's a very powerful tool because you become everything. You become the artist, and then you're the curator, and then you're also the gallerist. So it becomes
Sure.
a super powerful tool to express yourself. So, and that comes with a responsibility too. So you really have to curate what you put out. So yeah,
Exactly.
it's a fabulous
Exactly.
tool, but it could be also very dangerous. But it's just a balance, like everything else.
Dangerous in what way?
It could be dangerous in the sense that that maybe you put something out because social media reacts is so visceral sometimes that that you say the wrong thing and you put the wrong thing and also that you're they want to kill you. Like they say horrible things,
Exactly.
And we
basically.
know that we finished.
Yeah, we've done a lot of things that they're done and they're ready to post, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, but this somebody, this could be like maybe if somebody's gonna misinterpret this and it's gonna burn the rainforest or whatever, So it's a big responsibility because it could become,
Of course.
it could turn.
No, when during the fires, we had 2 years of terrible fires in
Yeah.
California. We kind of took a break of the matches because
yeah, who wants to see
to
matches?
make fun of fire.
We have fire from our window, and
smell like
there was like the house was all like full of smoke and stuff. So then it's like we had some pieces and we're like, better don't post it because it's not the right time.
They were great pieces that probably would never see the day of light.
No, no.
It wasn't the right thing to do.
So yeah,
I completely understand. We had a massive fire here in Australia also, and lots of people were killed. Lots of animals, unfortunately, were killed. So, what are other places to show your art besides Instagram, which help artists to present their works? Like, do you have also a website? Am I right? Or before Instagram, how were you how were you able actually to show your works?
Well, we've been before Instagram, and even now we do work for networks, TV networks. We do a lot of work networks. We do a lot of. I've been working also doing concerts. Last year, I worked in the Aerosmith concert here in Las Vegas, and I'm working with the band U2 in other concerts a while ago. So there's different platforms and different ways to express yourself before Instagram. The difference is that there was a lot of layers and a lot of people respond to. Where Instagram, the only people I need to respond to is the audience who we actually grew to have a relationship with, as you know, because you do as well, like it very well. So you know exactly what I mean.
Yeah, well, and and also, like the more traditional aspect of the art world, we've done a few shows. We had a beautiful show at my hometown, home in Venezuela, and that was really beautiful. We couldn't go there though, but
I know.
So, and it's a mix of a little like a different media. Like
we're working now in one piece that I cannot say too much because it's still in the works, but it's involving the matches and it's taking it to another level, and we're really excited.
We're super excited.
We hope it's going to happen within the next 2-3 weeks. But
I'm super excited too. Well, so tell me, I want to change the scenery a little bit. I want to ask if is it possible to give us a little bit like small tour and show us some of the things that you've done and you put in your places, if you like.
Sure.
Let's come over.
Let's do it. Yeah. And there is an option you can reverse the camera and control it.
Good.
Okay.
I can control it. Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
So let's go this way. You okay?
1 second. There you go. Okay.
All right, let's go this way. But why are you on my legs? Really? Why are you on my legs?
You need. I can't just see your legs. Put the camera up. Juan.
Okay, so this is our studio. It's a bathroom.
Yes.
So we
multiple uses.
Multiple uses, yeah. So we're actually going to demonstrate how we actually shot the matches that went viral. So, are you ready? So
don't move it. Don't move the camera too much. Let us see.
Okay, so you tell me when.
Ready. Whenever you're ready.
All right. So here we go.
So that's the hero. Good job.
There you go. Okay, so we don't want to burn the house out.
No.
So yeah, so we usually stage, like, when we're gonna do flames, we stage it here in this bathroom, so it's contained.
We have a fire extinguisher
so
nearby.
We don't burn the house down and stuff. So yeah, and we use we have a whole array of different size matches. Like we have the little ones, and then we have the middle ones, and then we have the middle ones, and then we have the giant ones. They are my favorite. I love this. I love them. Love them. It's like this is my favorite. So yeah, and we play with them, and sometimes when this one doesn't work and this one doesn't work, then I go and just customize it, and then I just break it, and we customize it just the size that we need. So it's a really fun thing to do. We have a lot of silly things, and then something that we
so it smells like hell in here, like sulfur.
Yeah.
Put the camera up.
We're burning down the house, but then come with me, and we're gonna go this way. Watch the cables. Oops. And then I'm gonna go this way because I want to show them the.
You have to turn the light on.
I'm gonna turn the light on, and then maybe this a plug. I don't know if this one's plugged. No, it's not. I want to show you this little guy here. Actually, we can go back there. We can go back there. So also we do sometimes. Let's sit here. And so let's sit there, and then so sometimes for very few pieces we've actually.
You need to put the camera. You need to put the camera a little bit back. I want to see both of you.
There we go. So sometimes we actually make little characters depending on what the situation is. I cut them and I make little things like that. So we use them every now and then, but mostly it's CG. Mostly it's what Juan does in the computer. But sometimes we do use them.
Juan, I cannot see you. You need to be. It's too close up. Okay. Okay,
Right.
perfect. All right. Can you, okay, I want to see it. Perfect. Wow.
Do you see it?
Wow, that's
So
that's your main character.
yeah, this is kept from one that we did. We kept this one because it's kind of dear to me. It's like it took me a long time to find like right angles. So this is it's our pet. We love it.
Okay, so sorry. You so you mainly shoot your scenes in your bathroom.
Pretty
Elements,
much elements, especially when it's related to fire. We do it in the bathroom because it's safe. But then when we do the sets, like like we usually do the sets in our dining room because that's like a white big table. So we do the sets on the dining room. It has a beautiful lights during the day. But when it involves fire, it mainly in the bathroom. So we don't want to burn it.
And you were showing me your place another day that you had like a big statue of matches. So and they're everywhere. The one that you had.
It's a friend that is not done yet because yeah, this is like a big size. Like this is the brother. Can you hand me that one? This is the big brother of this one. It's the big brother. We're trying. Yeah,
I want to have
yeah.
Juan in the frame too. I want to have take a picture of this.
It's family. That's a little family. It's our family. So yeah.
Of course.
And yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. So I'm still, working on this one because it's like I haven't had the time yet to finish it. But yeah, it's like
Working for.
All right. So my last question, which I usually ask my international artists who I've spoken so far with, is there are many artists in the world who say that we don't care about politics.
Mm-hmm.
And you go a little bit back, I want to say you. And I don't think actually that's very true because I believe the politics in society affect the works of any artist and any art directly or indirectly. What is your opinion?
Well, we think that politics is a very interesting, how do I say, subject, because everybody has an opinion, and not everybody has the same opinion. So, and to be honest, I mean, I give it a lot of thought to politics, and I think that we do respect when a chemist comes up with, so we don't have an opinion about chemistry because we don't know anything about chemistry. We don't have an opinion about viruses. How does it work, and how do you get rid of them? We normally don't have an opinion, but everybody has opinion about politics. We're all experts.
But does it affect on your work? The politics affects on your work.
Yes. Everything that the politicians, they're very powerful people and they take important decisions, affect everybody. Every little tiny thing.
But we try. I mean, at least until now, the matches are not political at all. Like, not. I don't think we want to go that route. At least not now. I mean, the matches started as a fun little project. They're fun. They were fun. Were very lighthearted. There were things that you do, putting these little figures into everyday situations. So that
Right.
that it was very light, and cute and kind of soft.
I mean, that doesn't mean that we don't take responsibility and we
It
don't
doesn't
have.
mean that you're gonna, but for now, I don't think it's gonna go political.
I mean, we want to find ways of bringing people together, and often
Right.
Extremist direction or way of presenting, whether it's from the right or the left, normally separates. Even if you're right, even if you think you're right, it normally separates half of the population. And we're trying to find a way of actually getting people closer.
But now that you mentioned that, it's becoming there's at least here in the United States, we're having a very interesting situation, in meaning that like the governor of California, for example, who is a Democrat, is saying that we keep the lockdown, but some people that are very in favor of the president are saying otherwise. So then if you look at the piece, the safety match, then it could become a little political, because we are emphasizing that people should stay home until your governor or whoever is the person in charge tells you otherwise. But the conflict that we have here in the States is that we have two different voices telling you what to do. And
everywhere.
Yes, it could, maybe the intention wasn't political, but it could be turned political somehow.
Yeah, we don't know much about politics. To be honest, even though I read a lot, the more I know, the less I have a strong opinion one way or another. I know what I don't like, and I feel very strong about what I don't like. And but I don't think the art that we're doing has that kind of intention. But and often I believe, just judging by the people that follow us, they're of very different kind of mindsets and way of thinking.
Right. And again, the beauty of the matches is that they have no race, no gender, no age, and no political affiliation. They're just little sticks, that do fun things like everyday life.
Absolutely. Well, I've been checking the comments whilst you were talking. There are more than 150 questions, and from everywhere in the world, like from Brazil, from Switzerland, from Germany, from Austria, from Australia, from Iran, from everywhere.
No, it's incredible. We have a lot of followers in Iran. We do.
Really?
We do. Yeah.
That's why I ask you that question, because politics in Iran, like whatever they make a decision, can have a huge impact on every single artist in Iran, because they're dealing with censorship. And when you're dealing with censorship, and when you have no other option like to get out of that country, you have to become even more creative, because there's no other choice. Otherwise, you have to just leave that talent forever. So, and people can't do that. So they prefer to even more under become more decisive and working under goals. But that's why I asked these questions, and it had a huge impact on everyone's life, apart from as well as artists. And but I really like your answer also. Well, the question is coming through, guys. I have to wrap up this conversation. And all right, guys, did you like the conversation?
Yes, big time.
It's lovely. I'm a fan. I'm obsessed. Seriously, we were having a conversation this morning, and it was like, we feel that you are so courageous. You have, we say in America, and pardon my language, you have big balls. You have big balls, man. Balls. Out there, balls. It's amazing. We are such fans. We think you are very, you're so brave. You really are.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to introduce my main goal for this is introducing creative people, no matter what race they have, no matter what nationality they have, no matter what religions they have. For me, it's like I'm just acting like a mediator. I want to introduce them to my followers, as well as introduce famous, non-famous. I love to choose creative and special people rather just have a conversation with celebrities or not. Celebrities can be special for me as well, but you are extremely, like your works are extremely speechless and spectacular. And that's why I really wanted to have you, and I'm glad it happened. I really appreciate that for your time, and we can wrap it up now. And if you want to say goodbye to who are watching us, you're more than welcome.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having us. I mean, we're so honored, and you know, I really do hope that this is not the last time when we see each other.
No, no, of course not.
I hope that, you know, if you ever come to LA, come visit us, because you know,
Thank
we're
you. That's
super
great.
happy to have you. And you know,
I'm sure. I'm sure we will.
Thank you so much for everything you do. You really are a gem.
Thank you. Thank you. Juan?
It's very special. We feel a connection, and we're happy and honored that you guys call us. So appreciate it.
Guys, love
lovely.
you both. Thank you for what you're doing, and please keep doing it. And I hope to see you one day here in Australia or in America.
Absolutely. Love you. Mwah. Love you so much.
Love you too. Take care. Bye. 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 All right. Thank you very much for watching us, and I really appreciate that. It was my pleasure talking to Valentina and Juan. If you are interested, find out more about these lovely and creative visual artists and animators, you can go to their Instagram pages. And thank you, and have a wonderful day and night. Please looking after yourself, staying at home, and be well and be patient. I hope these crazy days end soon. Bye.